Fables. Short stories, typically with animals as characters, conveying a specific moral. I don't know why I started this video off like a video essay, this will be nothing like one. Fables are something almost everyone grew up listening to, and I don't know about you, but they taught me a lot of important life lessons and morals, like not falling asleep in the middle of a freaking race. Most of the fables originated from this guy. I don't know if he made all of them, but I'm pretty sure he made most of them. And he actually gave a lot of very important advices and very important ideals. But if you study in a stupid curriculum that makes you complete these stories for whatever reason, you tend to start finding some flaws in them. And if you're someone like me who tends to overthink, well, everything, you'll start finding some problems with these stories. Like how slow and steady never wins the race, and how opening the belly of the golden goose could potentially eradicate all life on Earth. And perhaps more. Suffice to say, I'm not a fan of all of them. And I initially intended making one massive video compiling all my problems with all the stories. It kinda got out of hand. So I'll just start off with the moral of the story is so dumb. If you somehow have never heard of this story, then you're probably using the wrong YouTube app. But if you somehow manage to forget about this story, let me quickly jog your mind. Rabbit mocks Turtle for its speed. They decide to hold a race. Rabbit gets a fast lead and gets cocky, so he starts sleeping. Turtle overtakes the rabbit in the meantime. By the time the rabbit wakes up, the turtle has already won the race, and at the finish line, the turtle tells the rabbit that slow and steady wins the race. But you do realize slow and steady never wins the race, right? Imagine a 100-meter sprint, then you're walking, because apparently slow and steady wins the race. I don't know about the prize, but the only thing you'll be winning are disappointment from the people who are supporting you. Add to the fact that in a time-based competition, the faster one is obviously going to win. But Kashikizu, I hear you writing in the comment section, this moral is made for real life and not an actual race. And that's a valid argument. But to that I say, are you fucking kidding me? Between a slow improver and a fast improver, who do you think is going to win in life? One of them learned a skill, developed it, made a family, found the cure to cancer, revolutionized the whole world, and then died being surrounded by his family. And the other one spent 80 fucking years of his life learning how to make a sandwich. The moral of this story is stupid and you know it. So we are going to fix it. And to do that, we actually need to understand what happened in the story. The turtle didn't win the race because it was slow. Neither did the rabbit lose because it was fast. It all happened because the rabbit decided to take a nap for 8 hours and the turtle was determined to finish the race. So in a scenario where the rabbit never fell asleep, it would have easily won. That brings us to the main problem of this moral. It's never slow and steady that wins the race. Replace this conjunction and boom, you've got your solution. It's slow but steady that wins the race. The turtle won because it was focused on its goal, meanwhile the rabbit fucked all for God knows how long. The turtle was steady, the rabbit was not. And when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. A man taking his time to make the most delicious thing he has ever made is far better than a fast but unstable sandwich maker. So you can either change the end to up but, or just change the moral to Pride Being's downfall, because oddly enough that also makes sense in this context. But yeah, I don't like this moral. I don't think it sends a very good message. You aren't supposed to be slow, you are supposed to be steady. When they say one thing at a time or one step at a time, as much as they mean progress slowly, they also mean progress steadily. So yeah, I think the moral is just wrong. It's not slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady never wins the race. It's the slow but steady that wins it. Have I stressed on it enough yet? I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't have a lot of complaints with it aside from one conjunction, I guess. Uh, but yeah, originally this is where I would start off my second segment of this video, but uh, I I couldn't really finish the scripts in time. I'm really sorry. I made a shit ton of promises, but I couldn't really keep any of them. And considering on the 8th, my result finally comes out, and I had to make one video at least before I went to actual depression, because let's get real here, my result isn't going to be good because I'm too busy thinking about these things. So I guess that's it for this video, and I'll just make the other ones later eventually. I don't know what I do things. I don't know when I do things. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'll make a series out of this and see you guys in the next one. Thank you.